my knees. Even we have paid in blood embrace. To keep running with the pride of childlike simplicity. If we didn't persist to the end, how can we see the glory of the life? Better to light up a life than accept a life we don't want. One day it will be reborn. The charming future always says hello to me. Even suffering is my only companion. I will keep moving. I want to sail on the bluest ocean, no matter whether I will come back or not.
This is one of the most incredibly energizing lyricism that I have
And
ever
what a great
encountered.
translation, right? I feel like this is a
Phenomenal
fantastic
translation.
translation.
Yes,
Obviously,
yes.
we can only gauge how beautiful of a translation this is when you know the original lyrics. And remember that translated lyrics can only maintain so much of the magic and encapsulate so much of that, original feeling. But
The essence.
if I can feel this in English, I cannot imagine what, people who speak Chinese.
And that, like, the people that grew that mentality with the song and the time that it came out.
Because I'll tell you when the song came out. It came out in 2011.
Okay.
So, 13 years ago.
My God, that's a long time ago.
Wild, right?
It feels like 2011 was like yesterday.
I know, man. I am lonely when I will fail. That's the sign of a coward. As long as I am alive, please clench our fists before the daybreak. We are even more brave to wait for the most dazzling moments during the sunrise.
Yes.
To run forward against the cold shoulders and the jeering crowds. If we didn't go through all kinds of hardships and difficulties, how can we feel this wonderful life?
Yes, that I suppose is that understanding of without trifle there is no really sweet reward. Like, I love that idea of having such a wonderful look at suffering, something that is so constant and incredibly predictable in their human existence.
Well, not predictable, inevitable. Because you
There
can't
we
predict
go.
when you will suffer, but you can certainly predict that you will at some point, and that life will be filled with
Yeah, it's
moments
an
of hardships. To keep running with the pride of the people, if we didn't persist to the end, how can we see the glory of the life? Better light up to a life than accept a life we don't want. Don't compromise until we get older for the goodness of our hearts. So they are a band from mainland China, and they were founded in 2004. So they've been in the music industry for a really long time. And Gala is a unique band born in the 1980s, actually.
Oh wow! Okay.
That's quite interesting. They were founded in 2004, but I guess it was born in the 80s. Simplicity, publicity, and joy are the spiritual core of this young band. So perhaps they started quite young, didn't they?
Yeah.
Most of Gala's music takes the themes of confusion, frustration, abjection, sadness. But Gala always presents them in a positively humorous way. Their music is very down to earth and popular, with relaxed and lively melodies, casual accents and English pronunciations. Gala focuses on spontaneity and freedom, expressing the true feelings of young people.
I absolutely adore that, and I think some of that essence and that youthful renewal of life itself, like the perspective of it all, it been so is very palpable in the song. Yeah.
We should never lose that, because it's never too late to be spontaneous. It's never too late to follow that dream. It's never too late to clench your fist and fight on. It's never too late to endure. It's never too late to hope to see the sunrise once more.
Mm-hmm. It's never too late to plan for the future ahead. I think
Correct.
it's such a beautiful thing that we have as humans. Hope,
You cannot control life, because that's tomorrow. And life will do what life will do. The universe will do as it will. But you can definitely control the now. And the decisions you make now, now in this instant.
And even if you're suffering at this moment, to have such a positive perspective relieves some of that suffering. And I think it's such a beautiful reminder to have such an euphoric song to fuel that.
This song reminds me of the principle of, if you are suffering, and it is inevitable, it
Do
isn't
with
by
grace.
choice. It's to suffer with grace.
Yeah.
That's what that felt like. It was very graceful in a very brash way.
In a very liberating,
Courageous way.
In a very liberating way.
Yes.
In an absolutely, let's face it on. Let's move together head on. It's such a gorgeous way.
So the song obviously uses that, that style of like roaring, singing style to express the persistent pursuit and persistence of dreams. The full emotion of the song. It's to a certain extent like very heartbreaking, the emotions wise, like they're very like heart wrenching, I would say. But I think that's what makes it contagious. that we are going to suffer, but we can do so courageously.
And to
then-
never stop is a good reminder to never stop dreaming.
Yeah, exactly. Like even if you encounter setbacks, you know, there is no maybe you're ridiculed and maybe you feel ashamed of your own failures. That isn't a good enough reason.
To stop fighting.
No, that's a good enough reason to stand up, take the dust off. Maybe you got beat up that day and you run bravely forward and you continue forward. And on that note, guys, keep going.
Keep fighting, people.
I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much. I think we're about to hit 450,000 of us. That's amazing.
You're the coolest.
What a great community we're building. And I hope
you have immaculate musical taste.
Yes.
So continue to suggest more incredible music that you like us to discover. And if you're new to the channel, please feel free to comment and share with your friends your experiences.
Let us know if you were in this festival. What was this? Why did it seem so familiar? I think it was the same festival. Have you gone? Do you have pictures? Post them in the comments. Adios.
Goodbye.